Hey guys, welcome again to my channel. Today's video is I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous to actually do this video because I love watching these type of videos. I'm just nervous to talk about it and bring back all the flashbacks. So without further ado, you guys, this is a story time, and my story time is about the time when I found out I had cancer. So this is gonna be a serious story time. It's not like one of those funny where you go and you fight or you do something dumb, something funny, you know. This is more of a serious story time. So at the time I was working at Walmart. I was a manager there, and I was working out every day for like 3 hours. I did so much at work. I was moving here, moving there, lifting here, lifting there, you know. So this was going on for like about a year. And during this year, every single day my stomach grew more and more and more, and it was just hard as a rock. And there was times where if I would eat a certain thing, it would hurt really bad. And I think the first time my mom ever felt my stomach, she got scared because she said, "This is not normal, Yessie. Something's wrong. You need to go get checked out." And I was in denial. I was scared. I didn't want to. In my mind, I was like, if I don't go to the doctors, nothing is wrong with me. I am fine if I don't go to the doctors. I think that's what my mentality was at the time, that as long as I didn't go to the doctors, I was fine. But I knew deep down inside something was wrong. So I kept on ignoring her advice, my sister's advice, my whole family's advice. And then I started dating my boyfriend. Every time we would cuddle, like, I wouldn't let him touch my stomach because it was just uncomfortable. He knew my stomach was rock hard. I'm pretty sure he knew something was wrong, but I guess I don't know why. But I'm just gonna like get right into the story. There was one day by the way, I kind of knew it was ovarian cancer because I looked up my symptoms a couple times, and each time ovarian cancer would pop up because I had bloating, I slept too much, back pain. I would eat one bite and I was already full. Like I said, I was always tired, and I would put all my symptoms into Google, and ovarian cancer would pop up. But I was in such denial. I was like, you know what, I'm young, I can't have cancer because young people cannot have cancer. I think that's just a mentality I had. I wasn't really too informed about cancer, and I was like, that's mostly for older people. I can't have cancer. So one day I was at work, and it was like the beginning of the shift. I believe I only had like an hour into the shift, and I was doing my thing, whatever, I was working. All of a sudden I get this really sharp pain. It was on my right side. Yeah, it was on my right side. So I had this really sharp pain on my side. I was bawling my eyes out, you guys. It was like the worst pain I ever had. It felt like if I was giving birth, I was having to control my breathing because it was just a horrible pain, and I was crying. And I let one of the shift managers know that I was leaving. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna clock out, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go to the ER. And she asked me if she wanted to call an ambulance. I told her no, I could drive. I'll drive myself to the ER. And she was so kind, and I bless her heart. She didn't like write me up or anything. She's like, go, you know. And keep in mind, working for Walmart, if you are sick, they want you there working. Like, they don't give a crap. But this sweet shift manager, she was like, go, you know. She knew something was wrong because she also felt my stomach. I was like, feel my stomach. And she got scared, and she told me to go to the ER. So I did. That's what I did. I left to work, and I think it was my boyfriend's day off. It was his brother's birthday too. It was June 8th, 2015. So I picked him up, and we went straight to the ER. So we're waiting there, and the assistant who you have to check in with in the ER, I told him, I was like, my stomach is rock hard. And he got up, and I don't think he believed me, but it looked like I was pregnant. And he came up and touched my stomach, and he freaked out. There was a lot of people waiting in the ER, but he bumped me up to the front of the line, the first in line. So they saw me really quickly, and they had me in this room. And the doctor came, and he didn't say that he was feeling my stomach, and he left. and he went and got another doctor, and that second doctor was a surgeon. I remember he was a surgeon. He came and he touched my stomach, and he didn't tell me nothing. He was just asking me questions about how long I've had this, the symptoms, what did I feel, this and that. So we went and we did a PET CT scan. Was it a PET CT scan? I believe it was a PET CT scan, or we did some type of scan. Oh, CAT scan. We did a CAT scan. So we did a CAT scan, and then they sent me back to the waiting room, and I was waiting there for like a couple hours. My boyfriend was still there at this time. And then they called me back. They did an ultrasound. They sent me back to go away, and they called me back to like a little room, and they had me sitting there. I was there at 11 a.m. and around like 7 p.m. I had been doing all this, just waiting. Like they weren't telling me nothing. And so finally one of the doctors comes and he tells me that in the ultrasound it confirmed it, the CAT scan showed it, but I had a tumor the size of a football inside of me, and I broke down crying. I didn't think of cancer, I just broke down crying because I heard tumor. I mean, cancer was even worse, but I heard tumor first. And then so they transferred me to a different hospital that focused on ovaries and tumors and cancer. So they sent me to that hospital, which is literally down the street from my house. I could have gone there at the beginning, but because their ER is forever horrible, I never go there. So the ambulance transferred me there, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bump right up. But a week later I had surgery, and after surgery it was confirmed that I had cancer. And I specifically remember my boyfriend like crying because I remember my boyfriend crying, and I saw my whole family crying, and that's the first thing I woke up to, and the first thing they tell me is, do you have cancer? Like, in my mind, I'm like, how is a 22-year-old gonna have cancer? Like, I have a tumor, but I didn't know it was gonna be cancer. Oh, don't cry, don't cry. Surgery was successful. They removed the whole tumor, and it looked as if the whole cancer was in place, as if it didn't spread, which is a great news. And from there I have all the ovarian cancer updates. Did chemo, did surgery, hysterectomy, more chemo, and it's been great so far. I am taking care of myself. You guys, my biggest advice is, if you feel like something is wrong, go to the doctor. I know some people think of doctors as like bad people and you're scared of them. I know I was in denial. I was like, nothing's wrong with me, nothing's wrong with me. Even though deep down I knew something was wrong with me, and that is my biggest mistake nowadays. If I can go back and tell myself, go to the doctor, I would in a heartbeat, because I could have caught it at such an earlier stage. And if you feel like, obviously if you're looking ovarian cancer symptoms, if you're looking for that, chances are you feel like you might have it, and please just go get checked out, you guys. Like, ovarian cancer is known as a silent killer, and I've been so positive through it all, but sometimes it's so hard just thinking about it. But please, like I'm saying, my advice from a 23-year-old to however old you are and you're watching this, obviously you're watching it for a reason, and you feel like you have some symptoms, please don't make my mistake and go get checked out. Just make an appointment with your gynecologist, or if you know anything you have, and please go get checked out, you guys, because my story time is a serious one, and it's been a horrible one, but it's taught me so much, you guys. Honestly, it's taught me so much, and just, I would appreciate it if you guys got checked out, if you guys felt any symptoms. Some of the symptoms are bloating, getting full fast, back pain, irregular periods, feeling tired all the time, obviously looking like if you're pregnant because you're bloated. There's so many symptoms. It's the silent killer. Please go get checked out, you guys. If you guys feel any of those symptoms, I learn from my mistakes, you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.